You're watching the SCAC Player of the Week interviews. It's week 7 of the SCAC women's soccer season, and today we're joined by the SCAC Women's Soccer Defensive Player of the Week, freshman midfielder Jessica Young of the Trinity University Tigers. And Jessica, congratulations, and thanks so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
The Tigers now 9-2 on the season. Jessica, 3-0 in SCAC play, sitting atop the SCAC standings with 9 total points, coming off most recent wins over St. Thomas 3-0 at home last Friday, and then unbeaten Centenary 4-0 on Sunday. This group has won 4 straight. Just kind of take me through this team's success this past weekend. What impressed you the most, from an overall team perspective in those 2 wins?
I think what impressed me the most about the team this past weekend was really just keeping our composure, making sure we played our own game, and then also just creating our own opportunities and finishing on those opportunities, especially when it came to goals. I think we created those, but we also took advantage when we had those opportunities. So that was, I think, what impressed me the most.
Individually, Jessica, you made such a huge impact on the defensive side of the ball. This team has now put forth 8 shutouts on the season, including 4 in a row. This most recent shutout, limiting Centenary, the offense that was averaging 2.5 goals per game, 17 shots per game. You limit them to 0 goals and just 4 shots. How were you able to be so successful, slowing that potent offense down?
I think the defense was just most effective this weekend because we kind of talked coming into the game what their Centenary's strengths were and how we were going to counter that, specifically with their very effective forward. And then just communication was really key, and making sure that we were connected as a defensive line, especially with our goalkeeper Paige really giving us the vision of the field and letting us know where we were, which that I think was why we were so effective.
I mentioned being in your freshman season, Jessica. You're one of just 6 athletes on the team to make 10 or more starts this year. You've also scored 1 goal. You've clearly already had an impact on this team in your first season. What's been the toughest adjustment for you, the biggest jump kind of going from high school club ball to now in your first year at the collegiate level?
I think the biggest jump definitely for me has just been the commitment level, coming from maybe 3 practices a week at best to now every single day we're either playing a game, we only get that 1 day off. But I really have enjoyed that increase in commitment, but I would say the biggest jump as well has also just been the level of passion and how driven all the other girls are for sure, and just having that competitive nature that is almost game-like in our own practice. And that's really pushed, I think, me and all the other freshmen to really step up our game and want to match the level of all the upperclassmen. So that's been for sure the biggest change, but a good change.
Finally, as we look ahead to this weekend, Jessica, you and the rest of your teammates back to action in conference play. Head out on the road now after a handful of home contests, be at Southwestern and at Texas Lutheran. A huge opportunity for this team to continue to build on the success you've had over the last couple of weeks. What are your expectations, and what will be key for this group to get the results you're looking for?
I think it's just kind of staying together and sticking to what we know. I think one thing that we talk about as a team is playing our game and not playing to someone else's level or trying to adjust around them, but making them adjust to us and match our level and our kind of game. So I think coming into this weekend, especially having played Southwestern before, we want to keep that intensity, but at an away game. And, it's not at home, it's a different kind of environment, but just kind of keeping up that intensity so that even though there's different variables, the game will still be the same and it'll be our kind of match.
Now it's time for the fastest minute in all Division III sports. That's right, it's the SCAC 60, a chance for you, SCAC Nation, to get to know your SCAC Players of the Week a bit better. Jessica, are you ready?
I think I'm ready.
Put 60 seconds on the clock, and here we go. Jessica, soup or sandwich?
Sandwich, for sure.
Dine in or delivery?
Delivery.
Are you a morning or night person?
Night person.
Favorite day of the week?
Friday.
Would you rather read a book or watch a movie?
Both, I would have to say.
Surprise party or theme party?
Themed party.
Who's the funniest teammate you have?
Oh gosh. Probably 7, Sarah Evans. She's a character.
Would you rather control every coin flip or be unbeatable in rock, paper, scissors?
Unbeatable in rock, paper, scissors.
The zoo or the aquarium?
The zoo.
Pancakes or waffles?
Pancakes, for sure.
Ask for help or figure it out yourself?
Figure it out yourself.
What's your favorite uniform combination the Tigers wear out on the field?
I like the all-black uniform. I think it looks really nice. I have black cleats as well, so it kind of completes the look.
And that will wrap up the fastest minute in all Division III sports, the SCAC 60. Again, this week we were joined by the SCAC Women's Soccer Defensive Player of the Week, freshman midfielder Jessica Young of the Trinity University Tigers. Jessica, again, congratulations on your honor and best of luck as you continue to move forward throughout your freshman season.
Thank you so much.